Good morning. I am Anil, a science teacher from Bolangir, Odisha, and a member of a team called Coach. Coach, that is a district level team of Bolangir that we have formed just to inculcate scientific temper among the students and the villagers. What we are doing currently is we are going to different schools, and in different schools we are showing different activities, and we are trying to relate that activities with the so-called miracles that is done by different babas. In my past video, I have shown you how can we put camphor, burning camphor in our hand and in our tongue. Today what I am showing you is how can we put a masal, or how can we rub a masal in our hand and that masal will not burn us. This particular experiment is popularly known as Bhoota in different rural areas. See, what actually we are doing is, what I have taken is kerosene and a stick, or I call it masal. Why I have taken kerosene and why I have taken this masal, it has also the relevance with this experiment. See, first I am trying to show you what actually the experiment, then I'll elaborate you, or I'll tell you what actually is the science behind this so-called miracle. See, what I am doing is I am pouring some kerosene in this masala. See, I poured some kerosene in this stick or in this masala. After that, I am just lighting this one. Now, what I am doing is I am just rubbing it in my skin. See, I am rubbing this masala in my skin, and this fire on this masala cannot burn my skin. You can see my skin. So what actually is the science behind this experiment? Whether I have also the special power, because of that this masala, the fire cannot burn me, or any scientific thing. Whatever we see in rural areas, or even by the Dhongi Babas, what they are doing is they are doing the science. They are actually using the science that to cheat people, or to make make fear among the people. What actually the science in this particular experiment is, the first thing that I have already discussed in my previous video, is that our body is made up of with different cells, and that particular cell have a liquid part called cytoplasm. So whenever I am trying to burn my skin, that cytoplasm inside the cell, they try to absorb the heat first, then only it can transfer the heat to the skin, surface of the skin. So when I am trying to rub it in my hand, the cytoplasm in the cell, they are absorbing the heat, and after absorbing, or after they are fully heat up, then only they can transfer the heat. It is the first thing. The second thing is that I am rubbing this masala in my hand. I am not putting it in a single place. So I am continuously moving this fire. So the second principle is that the running fire that cannot burn, the running fire that will not burn, so it is not burning. It is the second principle, and it is the same principle that is applicable to the person who have the special power, or who proclaim that they have the special power, or they can work on the fire bed also. It is the same principle. They cannot stand in the fire bed, but what they are doing, they do is they just try to move here and there, so that the heat from the coal that will not burn them. It is the second principle, or we can say the running fire cannot burn. The third principle is that it is a principle associated with science, that is called lead and frost effect. So what actually is the principle, or what is the lead and frost effect? If we put a frying pan and try to heat that one, and pour some water in that frying pan, the water immediately will not evaporate. What the water will tend to do is they will first try to minimize the surface area. They will make a sphere and they will minimize the surface area. By doing that, they will tend not to immediately evaporate. It is a principle. It is called latent frost effect. Actually, it is the main principle behind this particular experiment. Then the role of kerosene and the masala. The masala that I have taken is made up of a cloth. I have wrapped some clothes of cotton. Why I have taken cotton cloth, that is also important. Cotton cloths basically it do not stick to our skin. Apart from cotton cloths, if I have taken some other cloths that may stick to our skin. The next science is where I have taken kerosene, where I have not taken petrol, diesel, or any other liquid. The thing is that kerosene has a high boiling point, or we can say it takes more heat to burn and it gives up very less amount of heat. High boiling point and less flashing point. That is why I have taken kerosene. So actually, what the experiment that we have done is not a miracle. It is just a science, or you can say it is science behind miracle. It is the second experiment that I am going to show you. Thank you.